Holly, finally I'm teaching. And you're not even here. What the heck? But at least you're here. You're here.
Looks like a full house.
Okay, guys, I'm doing it. Hopefully my mic works. If it doesn't,
What's going on?
okay. Let's see. Hey, baby. Okay. Ready, Missy? All right, I think I'm ready. Yes. Okie dokie, my friends. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Come on in. Hi. Are you afraid of front row? Or you go wherever you want, but oh, perfect. Perfect. Okay. Hi. Thank you for coming, you guys. As far as announcements go, I can't think of any of my own announcements. Kirsten's teaching a hypnosis class after. If anyone wants to stay, I'm going to take it. So I'll be here for like 4 hours if you feel so inclined to spend your afternoon at the local co-op. And then let's see. Other than that, I guess my biggest thing I've got coming up is my Sundance retreat. My Mesa retreat is in November, but it's sold out. My Sundance retreat is in December. It's the first weekend. Still has a couple rooms left and a couple bunk spots left. So it's the first weekend in December, and it's just a Friday to Sunday. So it would be very accessible to just get off of work on Friday, zip down, be back by Monday. So if you'd like more information, I have flyers on the desk. I have flyers for that retreat, my El Salvador retreat, and my Costa Rica retreat. The El Salvador and Costa Rica aren't until 2025. So you could take any of those flyers. There's a QR code, scan it, and it'll take you to my website, give you all the details. Yeah, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Anything else anybody wants to add? Do you guys have your own announcements? Okay. Let's just do the thing then. Bless you. All right, my friends. So go ahead and find your comfortable seated meditation. And if that takes you a moment to arrive there, perfect. So I always like to wiggle a little, move my physical body a little, and just feel, what have I brought with me to class today? So how does your body feel this morning? Not just physically, but also start to get curious how you feel energetically and emotionally. And if you haven't already, invitation to close your eyes, or if you prefer to keep your eyes open, if it's really hard for you to close your eyes, see if you can at least soften your gaze and lower your gaze. So for some reason, we really like to look outside of ourselves. There's lots of stimulus, but see if you can let yourself go inward and just kind of let everything else fall away. Start to really feel your own body, feel and connect with your own breath. And again, notice what's present for you. If there are emotions there, where do you feel them? And how do they feel? It's just the raw sensation. See if you can notice, are you tensing up anywhere that you don't need to be? So obviously you're sitting up really tall, so you're using a little bit of strength. There is a little bit of engagement through your lowest, deepest abdominals. But can you let your facial muscles soften and your shoulders relax down away from your ears? Can you unclench your jaw? Maybe even soften your tongue inside your mouth. And next time you inhale, fill up as big as you can. And take a moment to hold in fullness. Just kind of let that breath circulate around inside for a moment, maybe even an extra little sip. And then out your mouth, let it go. Ah. Good job. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, fill up. Expand, inflate, take up more space, hold. Extra sip if it's there, keep holding. And then big sigh, release. Ah. Good. Last time, biggest inhale you've taken all morning long. Wake up every single part of your body with this breath. Fill it with prana, life force. Extra sip at the top, or maybe even 2 this time. And when you're ready, just that big sigh out your mouth. With your lips sealed, start to drop into ujjayi breath. So ujjayi is a Sanskrit word, means vibrant breath. So what does vibrant breath feel like in your body? Ujjayi is in and out through your nose by way of the back of your throat. So you're constricting the muscles in the back of your throat that you constrict when you whisper, when you gasp, or when you hum. You really start to hear and feel your breath, not so much as it moves through your nostrils, but really as it moves through the back of your throat. So the same way we can pinch a balloon to let the air out really, really slow, that's what we're doing with our breath. We're regulating it. So ujjayi breath, it's vibrant, it's dynamic, it's powerful, it's strong. But also, at the same time, it's slow and steady and regulating and calming. So there is no rush to this breath. And maybe even get curious at the very, very bottom of your exhale. Can you feel what we call our bandhas? So you've got a bandha down at your root lock, Mula Bandha, at your core lock, Uddiyana Bandha, and then at your throat lock, Jalandhara Bandha. So the very end, you feel all those locks engaged for a split second, and then you feel back up. So there is so much just in your breath if you really tune in. That's what, in my opinion, this practice is all about. We're not here to just stretch our bodies mindlessly. We're here to tune in and connect with ourselves in a deeper way. So if you want to stay right here and just be with your breath a little longer, or you can come back here at any time throughout our practice if you just need a moment to kind of calibrate, reconnect with yourself. If you're ready to start moving now, take this breath with you and come forward to hands and knees, tabletop. And from hands and knees, let's just move through a few rounds of cat-cows to begin with. So inhale to find spinal extension. Lift the crown of your head, lift your tailbone, spread through your front ribs. Exhale, spinal flexion, curl in, hollow out, chin to chest, navel to spine. And feel those locks at the very bottom of your exhalation. So back and forth through these 2 postures with more awareness than you've ever used in your cat-cows. See if you can find mobility in your mid-spine. So a lot of people move through their upper and their lower back here, but kind of get lost right there in the middle. So feel what's going on in your mid-back. Do you have awareness there? Take 1 or 2 more rounds in cat-cow. And then come back to neutral spine position. So just a regular tabletop. Bring your knees, if they're not already, at least hips width distance apart. And we'll thread the needle. So bring your right arm out to the right and all the way up to the sky. Inhale here. And as you exhale, thread your right arm through. So reach as far as you can and then gently come down to rest on the outside of your shoulder and the outside of your head. Good job, friends. Big, deep breaths. Fill up into your back body. So as you inhale, can you create more space in the back of your heart, your back ribs? Can you breathe all the way down into your kidneys, your low back? And every single exhale, all the way to emptiness. Good work. If you do happen to have your left hand, lift it, bring it back to the earth. Next time you breathe in, unthread your right arm. Reach it all the way out, all the way up, maybe even gaze up. Exhale, right hand down, and for a moment, downward facing dog. So tuck your toes, lift your knees, lift your hips, walk out your dog. Feel into this pose as if it's the first time you've ever been in downward facing dog. So what can you notice? Can you find the strength in your arms and even through your hands, through your fingertips? So almost like you're a gecko holding onto a screen door with your fingertips. Your hands create your strong foundation, and then use your breath to power you from the inside, to support you from the inside. So each inhale, it's like you get lighter and more buoyant. Each exhale, you find that connection to your intrinsic strength as you hug in, as you find all those locks, all those bandhas. See if you can feel them. Stay curious. Take one more inhale into your down dog. And then as you exhale, just gently set your knees down, come back to tabletop position, hands and knees. Make sure your knees are at least hips width distance apart. This time, left arm out to the left, all the way up to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, thread it through. So reach through as far as you can and then rest down gently. Outside of your shoulder and head on the ground. Breathe deeply. Whatever you can feel, explore it with your breath. So all those spaces inside that feel a little stiff or tender, send your breath there. You can move a little bit just to explore what happens if I do this? What happens if I do that? So rather than just plopping into each pose and tuning out, get into each pose and then find more awareness than you've ever had before in this position. Find space inside of you that you didn't even know existed. If your right hand happens to be lifted, bring it back to the ground. Next time you inhale, unthread your left arm, reach it out, reach it all the way up. And exhale, left hand down, downward facing dog. So once again, lift your hips and walk it out. Imagine there's an invisible rope attached to your belly button, and it's literally tugging up and back towards the top corner of the back wall. So your center is what lifts you out of your arms. Relax your neck, let your head be heavy. So think of your neck as an extension of your spine. You always want it nice and long. If it feels good to bend your knees in this posture, absolutely fine to bend your knees. Sometimes you get way more out of the pose if you bend your knees. So maybe get curious. Take one more big inhalation, everyone, into your down dog. And as you exhale, gaze forward to the top of your mat, however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Once you have arrived, halfway lift position, inhale. Back of your neck long, nice reach. Exhale, bow and fold. Let's do that again, halfway lift. Stick your butt out, reach the top of your head forward, back of your neck, sides of your neck long. Exhale, fold. This time, we'll take it all the way up. So come through that halfway lift and keep rising, arms overhead. Beautiful, hands to heart as you exhale. Flowing with breath. Inhale, reach up and stretch. Slow dive down. If you don't have space out to your sides, I like to bring my hands through my third eye center. Halfway lift position as you inhale. Very nice. Exhale, let it go. Press into your feet, engage your core, lead with your heart to rise. Arms overhead, inhale. Beautiful width. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's add on here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, just a little baby back bend. Cactus your arms, squeeze the bottom tips of your shoulder blades. Inhale, re-extend, realign. Exhale, slow dive all the way down. Pause, bring your feet at least hips width distance apart, maybe a little bit wider. Keep all of your toes facing directly forward. Come to your halfway lift position. And then in your halfway lift, we're moving into a twist. So left fingertips to the ground underneath your left shoulder, right arm to the sky. You can bend your left knee a little or a lot, or you can try to keep your left leg as straight as possible. Reach your hips back. Reach the crown of your head forward and twist from your center. If you want to go deeper, option to bring your left hand to the outside of your right ankle and maybe wrap your right arm behind your back. Make sure all of your toes are facing forward and your feet are nice and wide. Take one last round. Bottom of your exhalation, unwind and switch to the other side. Nice olive. So right fingertips to the ground, or maybe your right hand to a block, left arm to the sky. Bend your right knee a little or a lot, or you can try to work your right leg towards straight. Reach your butt back, reach the top of your head forward. And if you want to go deeper, right hand grabs the outside of left ankle, left arm wraps behind. Breathe down into your belly and work your twist. Take one last round. Feet nice and wide is going to feel so much better on your low back, your pelvis, your hips. Unwind. Good job. Halfway lift position. Realign your spine. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet to the back of your mat. So top of a push-up, spread your fingers and actively push the ground away. So feel your strong arms, your strong shoulders, even your strong pectoral muscles. Draw your belly button in and up. Take little baby rocks forward and back like you're sawing through a piece of wood with your body. Try not to let your hips sink. Don't let your belly drop. Keep your core nice and strong. You can come to your knees if you want to modify. Next time you inhale, little rock forward. So you're on your tippy toes. Exhale, lower just halfway. Don't let your shoulders roll forward. Inhale, push back up, high plank. One more like that. Rock forward, lower halfway. Chaturanga, hold until you're empty and inhale, push back up. Very nice. This time, slowly lower to the ground. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Find a back bend variation of your choice. So you guys know if you come often, I love Spider-Man Cobra, maybe Sphinx, baby Cobra, full Cobra, up dog. Give yourself a couple rounds. And as you're ready, downward facing dog pose. Big, intentional breaths. Ujjayi breath. Fire it up. All right, one more time. We'll be here for about 5 rounds. So only if you want, option to turn this into turbo dog. And the only thing that you would change is your arms. You bend your elbows a lot and squeeze your elbows in towards each other. So it's almost like you're in a dolphin pose, but your forearms are hovering just above the ground. Nice, Jana. Keep lifting your sit bones as high as you can. So feel that invisible rope pulling up on your belly button. Relax your neck. Let your face be soft. So the places you don't need to be efforting, let go. Take one more inhale. Push the ground away with your fingertips. As you exhale, gaze to the top of your space. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Rise all the way up. Big stretch at the top. Inhale. Hands to heart center. Exhale. Nice job, friends. All right, we'll build our flow. Inhale, high mountain. And as you exhale, sit back into chair pose. So weight in your heels. Pick up your toes, spread them apart. All of your toes should face forward. So gaze down. If they're not facing forward, adjust your feet. Yes, nice. Option to stay in your chair, and I actually highly recommend staying here if you've got knee stuff going on today. Otherwise, option to bring your arms parallel to the ground, lift up to your tiptoes. This is called awkward chair. Squeeze your inner thighs and your inner knees, slowly lower all the way down. It's from the Bikram lineage. See if you can keep squeezing and slowly come all the way back up. Everybody, high mountain, maybe lift to your tiptoes. Maybe stay on your tiptoes as you take your dive down slowly. Forward fold. Feel your core engage as you dive. Nice, Andrea. Halfway lift position. Heels on the ground. Now breathe in. Exhale. Plant your hands, feet back. Chaturanga your way. Heart opener of your choice. Take your time. See you back in downward facing dog. Thanks, Christina. Big, powerful, vibrant breath supporting you from the inside. Next time you inhale, take your right leg to the sky. And if you want, you're more than welcome to explore a bit. So maybe you want to open your hip, point and flex your foot, circle your knee. See if you can stay really strong and rooted through your hands, through your fingertips, strong through your shoulders, connected to your center. Take one more inhale and extend your right leg long, make it powerful. Nice, Charles. As you exhale, right knee to your nose. So round your back, hollow out your belly, push the ground away. High on your back, tiptoes, step through softly. Low lunge. Nice, Wendy. Rise up to your crescent lunge in your own time. So high on the ball of your back foot. You want your longest stance, but then rather than sinking into it, hug towards midline. So front hip energetically pulls back, back hip energetically pulls forward. Got a strong foundation through your legs. Your upper body is your expression, so it doesn't mean you need to do anything different, but feel, what do you want to embody here? Do you want to spread your fingers wide, energize, or do you want to soften today? Maybe you even feel like bringing your hands to your heart today. So your pose, feel everything there is to feel. Feel your big, deep breaths. Thanks, Erica. Take one more big inhale. As you exhale, turbo twist. Left arm goes forward, right arm goes back. Back knee bends to a hover. If you want to modify a little less intensity, back knee can come to the ground at any time. Otherwise, your back knee is bent and it's hovering. Imagine you're trying to drag your back thigh forward. Imagine you're trying to pull your front hip back. Squeeze your inner thighs. Broaden through your shoulders and your collarbones. Imagine you've got great big wings, maybe even gaze back over your right shoulder. Nice work. Take one last round here. Twist, twist, twist. Good, Kirsten. Inhale back to crescent lunge. Option to extend your front leg if you want to. Squeeze your front thigh. Exhale, bring your hands to the earth. And then just for a moment, we won't do this in our flow, but for right now, bring your hands inside your right foot. Walk your right foot out to the width of your mat. Bring your back knee down gently. And then these are your options. With your right foot nice and wide, you can either let your hips melt towards the ground and lift your heart, or you can lift your hips, maybe even lift your back knee and lower your heart. So both options will work your hips, but the first option will be more your hip flexors, those left hip flexors. So feel around and find what feels most beneficial in your body, and then be there. Try not to let your front knee come forward of your ankle. So if that is happening, either walk your front foot further forward or walk your back knee further back. Yes, and if you want, you can even spin your right toes out to the right. You could roll onto the baby toe edge of your right foot. Nice work. Take 2, maybe 3 more breaths. Open your mouth at any time. Ah. Sometimes an open mouth sigh, super, super helpful. Thanks, Sophia. All right, bottom of your next exhale, friends. Come back up to your hands and walk your right foot back to midline so you are framing it with your hands. Lift your back knee up. Now we're going to move into a pyramid stance. So back foot steps forward about a foot or so. Both feet are flat on the ground. And I personally like my feet on 2 train tracks, all 10 toes facing forward. Traditionally, it's feet on a balance beam with your back foot at a slight angle. So you choose what feels best to you. Inhale to a halfway lift. Bring your hands to your hips. And then from here, rise all the way up to stand. So take a moment, gaze down. Are your hips square or is your right hip in front of left? If so, see how you can adjust to get your hips nice and even. Take your arms to the sky, inhale. As you exhale, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down. If you can, reach your hands back and maybe even lift your heart, little baby back bend. Take one more in-breath. Exhale, hinge at your hips, reach your heart forward, dive down, forehead towards your shin, nose towards your knee. Navel towards your spine at the bottom of each exhale. So work your fold. Keep pulling your right butt cheek up, 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 and back, back, back. If having your fingers interlaced here is not helping, you're more than welcome to let that part go and just focus on your legs. Everyone take about 2 or 3 more deep breaths. Really good, you guys. Nice, Katie. All right. So chin towards your chest, Jalandhara Bandha. Can you feel your throat lock? Can you hear it? Bottom of your next exhalation, bring your hands to your low back and then release your clasp, nice and easy. Bring your fingertips to the ground. Walk your hands forward and float your back leg up, standing splits. So left leg lifts, and I do not care how high it goes, but I do care that your toes are active. You can feel your toes. You can wiggle them around, see if you can spread them, point them. Yes, relax your neck, just like you're in a forward fold. Head is heavy. One more inhale. As you exhale, left knee to your nose, round your back, hollow out your belly. Good. Inhale, re-extend, standing splits. You can even try a little handstand hop if you want. Exhale, step your left foot to the back of your mat now. Warrior 2. Pivot your back heel down. Cartwheel your arms up. Virabhadrasana 2. Nice, Tiff. So right toes face directly forward, left toes face towards the windows. And as you bend your front knee, see if you can feel it track open towards your pinky toe. Pressing the outer edges of both feet. Beautiful poses. Next time you inhale, my friends, reverse warrior. Front palm rotates up, reach back, lengthen your right side. Keep that deep bend in your right knee. And keep tracking it towards your pinky toe. Yes. If there's any variation you want to work here, feel free. Breathe into your right waistline. Breathe into the space between your right ribs. Soft through your face. One more big, huge in-breath. Nice, K. Exhale. Side angle posture. So come through your warrior 2. Reach forward. And then tip it over. Yes. Very good. Heart stays open, hips stay open. Keep wrapping your right butt cheek underneath your body. If you would like, your left arm could reach towards the front wall, bicep next to your ear. Feel that length in your left side. If there is a half or a full bind in your practice and you want to go there, go for it. Last couple of rounds. Nice, Eric. Strong through your legs, rooted through your feet. Slow, spacious breath. Good work, my friends. Bottom of your next exhale, press into your feet and inhale to rise back up to standing. Once you are standing, straighten your front leg and turn all of your toes towards the window. So feet are now parallel. Arms to the sky on an inhale. And then exhale, find your way down into your wide-legged forward fold. And you can take this wherever you want, 5 to 7 breaths. So maybe you just want to hang out in your fold and breathe. Maybe there's some way you want to work it, some way you want to explore. So feel free to get curious. Notice if you've gone somewhere else in your mind. And if so, just bring yourself back. Right here, excuse me, right here in this room, on your mat, in your body. Feel your breath, feel sensation. Even if you're uncomfortable right now, what does that feel like in your body? Can you be with it? All right, my friends, next time you inhale, fingertips to the ground. If you have space for a halfway lift, go for it. And then crawl your hands to the top of your mat and rotate your toes forward. So you're in a low lunge. From low lunge, three-legged down dog. Take your right leg all the way back and up. Open your right hip, bend your right knee. Absolutely, you can stay and hang out here. Or if you want a little bit of core, one more inhale here. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Get as close as you can and push the ground away. Good. Nice, Alex. Inhale back up. Maybe open your hip. Feel that articulation through your hip joint. Exhale, right to right. Aim for your armpit. And if you want to add a little push-up, bend your elbows. Don't let your butt drop down. Inhale back up, three-legged. Now listen, square hips, everybody. Exhale, rock forward. Take your vinyasa however you'd like. So you can hover your right leg, or maybe you even come to your knees. Beautiful. See you back in down dog. No hurry. Once you're back in your down dog, reconnect. Maybe notice right side versus left side. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Feel free to explore a bit, or you can hold and really work that long, strong line of energy from your fingertips up to your toes or your heel. You do you, but wherever you choose to go, you do it intentionally. You stay present with what's flowing through you rather than distracting yourself. Our minds always look for something more interesting. So we have to teach our mind to stay right here. We're being present. That's all we've got to do. It's so simple, but we make it so hard. Take one more inhale into your three-legged dog. Extend your left leg high. Exhale, knee to your nose. Scoop out your belly and round your spine. Then as soft as you can, step through. Rise up, crescent lunge. So all of your toes face forward. You're on the ball of your back foot. If you want to modify, absolutely. Back knee can stay on the ground. No big deal. So please take care of your body. If your back knee is lifted, your back leg should feel just as strong and powerful and supportive as your front. So again, energetically, hug in, front hip pulls back, back hip draws forward. Little tone in your lowest, deepest abdominals. It's called your transverse. So it's just a little tone of your belly. Navel draws back towards your spine. Feels like you've got more support around your center. Take one more inhale. Turbo twist. Right arm goes forward, left arm goes back. Back knee bends to a hover, or absolutely, you can bring your back knee gently to the ground. Broaden your shoulders and imagine you've got great big wings. Make them as big as you can. Yes. Twist, twist, twist. Squeeze your inner thighs. Maybe even gaze back over your left shoulder. Soft face. One last round. Use your exhale to twist your edge. Very nice. Inhale, unwind, crescent lunge, invitation to extend your front leg, squeeze your front thigh. Powerful legs. Exhale, hands come down. Nice, Mary Jo. So low lunge, hands inside your left foot. Walk your left foot out wide, all the way out to the width of your mat. Sometimes I even like to bring my foot off of my mat. And then you know your options. Back knee down, hips melt down, heart lifts. Or heart melts down, hips lift. Or if you've got your own variation you want to play with, feel free. Try not to let your left knee come forward of your ankle. So if that happens, it's not inherently bad. It's not doing anything bad to your body. But now the mobility is not coming from your hips. It's coming from your knee and your ankle joint. So we're working our hips here as best we can. Good. About 3 more rounds. If your left knee is collapsing in, try pivoting your toes out to the left, or even rolling onto the outer edge of your left foot. Soften your face. See if you can breathe even bigger and deeper. Open mouth sigh might be super helpful. Last round. Come back up to your hands if you're not already there, and walk your left foot back to midline so you're framing your left foot. Lift your back knee and then work your legs into a pyramid stance. Step your back foot forward, both feet flat on the ground, either on 2 train tracks with all of your toes facing forward, or if you prefer, a balance beam with your back foot at a little angle. So feet flat on the ground. You should not be balancing on your back foot. If you are, step your back foot further forward. Halfway lift position, bring your hands to your hips. And then from that place, all the way up to stand. Again, you should have your feet flat on the ground. So if they are not flat, adjust so that they are. And then maybe even look down and see that your hips are nice and even. So if left hip is in front, how can you change that? How can you shift? Arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands behind your back, interlace. This time, invitation to switch your fingers to 1 finger over. So it's going to feel a little bit uncomfortable, awkward. See if you can be with that. Shoulders roll back and down. Shoulder blades hug your spine. Try not to lock out your elbows as you reach your hands back. And maybe lift your heart up. Keep pulling your left butt cheek back, right hip forward. Take 1 more inhale. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Lead with your heart all the way down into your fold. So forehead toward shin, nose toward knee, navel toward spine at the bottom of each exhalation. And imagine there's a rope attached to your left butt cheek. It's literally pulling straight up towards the ceiling. Good job. If the interlace is not helping and you just want to focus on your legs, fine with me. You've got about 2 or 3 more breaths. Jalandhara Bandha, your throat lock. Can you feel it? Can you hear it? Good job, friends. If you do still have your clasp, bottom of your next exhalation, release, hands to low back and then let it go. Fingertips to the ground or a block or blocks if you're using them. Walk your hands forward, standing splits. So left foot roots, right leg lifts. Yes, this is called standing splits, but it doesn't need to look anything even close to the splits. So if your right foot is 2 inches above the ground, perfect. Find your own personal edge. As long as you can feel your toes, you can wiggle them around. Good. Energy running all the way up into your right toes. Beautiful work, my friends. Take 1 more big inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to your nose, so round, hollow out. Inhale, re-extend, maybe even a handstand hop if you're feeling it. And then step your right foot all the way back. Warrior 2 legs. Rise as you are ready. So back foot parallel to the back edge of your mat. Nice, Eric. Left toes face directly forward. And as you bend your front knee, notice if it wants to collapse in. See if you can get it to track out. So wrap your left butt cheek underneath your body. Beautiful poses, beautiful awareness. Next inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach up and lengthen. Then reach back. Keep that bend in your left knee and keep tracking your left knee towards your pinky toe. Breathe into your left waistline. Breathe into the space between your left ribs. If there's a variation you want to move into, go for it. Last couple of breaths. Good, Kim. Soft face, soft jaw. Nothing is forced or aggressive, but you can be with discomfort for a couple rounds. Next time you inhale, come through warrior 2. Reach, 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 reach. And then exhale, side angle. Tip it over. So left elbow might rest gently on your left thigh, or left hand might come to the ground or a block. Right arm could reach straight up, or right arm could reach forward. Try to keep wrapping your left butt cheek underneath your body and track your left knee towards pinky toe. Yeah, half or full bind, go for it. Your heart wants to look up. See if you can let it. So try not to close down. Beautiful work. Last round, your personal fullest expression. Face reach, and then press into your feet. Rise all the way back up to standing. Once you are standing, straighten your front leg, parallel your feet. Take your arms to the sky. We're not doing this in our flow, but for right now, pivot heels in, toes out, bend your knees, hands to thighs. So wide-legged squat position, ankles straight down from your knees. If you need to adjust, adjust. So if you're too wide or too narrow, make any adjustments necessary. Next time you inhale, stick your butt out and reach your heart forward. See if you can press your knees open wider. As you exhale, twist towards the back of the room. Left shoulder dips down, gaze over right. Hold here for a full breath. See if you can press your knees open even wider. Stay low. Inhale back through center. Nice, Anthony. To the front as you exhale. Twist. Gaze over left. Full round. Stay. Feel. A little bit faster. Inhale through center. One more time to the back. Exhale all the way to empty. Beautiful breathing. Inhale center. Stay low. Exhale to the front. Good. Inhale, center. And this time, straighten your legs. Parallel your feet. Arms to the sky. Breathe in, and however you want to get there, find your way down into your wide-legged fold. Anywhere you want to take it. Big, spacious breaths. Thanks, Charles. So feel free to play. Feel free to just chill. Maybe you want to ragdoll your arms. Just hang out. Feel your breath. Notice if you've gone somewhere else and come back. So all it is, over and over again, bringing yourself back. That's the practice. That's the yoga. All right. Next time you inhale, fingertips to the ground and halfway lift if it's available, if you have space. Crawl your hands forward, rotate your toes forward. So coming back to a low lunge. From low lunge, three-legged dog. So press into your hands, take your left leg all the way back and up. Yes. Open your left hip. So bend your knee, reach it out and up. Yes, very good. Nice, Katie. You can absolutely stay here or one more inhale here. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. So a little twist, push the ground away. Try not to sink your hips. Inhale back up. Perhaps open your hip once again. And exhale, left to left. Add the push up if you want. Bend your elbows. Don't let your butt drop. Inhale back up. Awesome, Wendy. This time, square hips. Inner thighs face each other. Exhale, rock forward. Take your vinyasa. Or you do not have to. You can go straight to down dog. Just set your left foot down is perfectly fine. So all you either end up in downward facing dog, or if you're feeling a child's pose, great place for a child's pose. So this time is for you just to feel, just to notice, just to come back to everything that's flowing through you. So your inner space, there's so much going on there. There's a whole entire universe inside your body. What can you notice? We will move through this entire flow now. One breath, one movement. Doesn't mean we're going to speed through it as fast as we can using momentum, but actually the opposite. We're going to move slowly, intentionally. We're going to take our slow, deep breaths and use that connection to our breath to guide our movement. So if at any time you feel like I'm cueing really, really slow, see if you can breathe slower, bigger, really tuning into that ujjayi. That sound, that vibration inside of you. If you need to take a moment and just give yourself a break at any point or do something different than what I'm cueing, totally fine with me. So please give yourself full permission to take care of your body first and always. If you are coming with me, downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath. Take a great big inhale, lift your hips really high. Exhale, gaze to the top of your space, step or float, forward fold. Once you've arrived, find your spinal extension, lengthen out, breathe in. And fold, let it go. Root through your feet and take it all the way up. Big stretch at the top, high mountain. Hands to heart, exhale. All right, here we go, my friends. Listen carefully. Inhale, reach. Exhale, chair pose. You can stay here and wait, or inhale, pop up onto your tiptoes, reach your arms forward, squeeze the tops of your thighs. Exhale, hips towards your heels as low as you can go. Squeeze, 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 awkward chair. Inhale, everybody, high mountain. So all the way back up, maybe onto your tiptoes if you're not there already. Possibly stay on your tiptoes as you take your dive. So stick your butt out, connect to your core as you dive down, forward fold. Nice reach. Heels on the ground for your halfway lift. Breathe in and lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, slowly step back and lower with awareness. Good job. Lift your heart. Inhale. Lift your hips. Exhale. Beautiful. Right leg high. Breathe in. Exhale. Step through softly. Crescents. Inhale. Rise. Crescent. Sorry, there's a lady out here. I'm just going to help her. Hang out for 1 second. You're okay. Yeah, it's under there. Open that up. All right. Crescent lunge. Coming back to our flow. Inhale. And exhale, twist. Left arm forward, right arm back, back knee bends. Inhale, back to crescent, arms up. Maybe extend your front leg. And exhale, hands to ground. Listen here, pyramid pose, halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen everything. And exhale, just work your fold. So fold and drape your upper body over lower body. Inhale, standing splits. Walk your hands forward, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to your nose, scoop out your belly, round your spine. Inhale, re-extend, and if you want, you can hop. Exhale, step your left foot back, warrior 2 legs, and listen. Inhale, reverse warrior, all the way up and back. Lengthen your right side. Exhale, side angle. Take it through warrior 2, reach forward, tip over, empty out. Yes. Inhale, come back up, straighten front leg, parallel your feet, take your arms up. And then exhale, dive down, or however you need to get there. Wide-legged forward fold. Halfway lift, fingertips on the ground. If it's not available, just bring your fingertips to the ground and forget the halfway lift. Walk your hands forward, low lunge. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Take your right leg back and up. Open your hip. Hold here if you prefer. Otherwise, exhale, right knee, left elbow. As close as you can come. Inhale, back up. Right to right. Aim for your armpit really high. Yes. Inhale, back up. This time square hips. Straight to down dog or rock forward. Your variation of chaturanga. Nice, Jana. Inhale. Peel your heart open. Shoulders back and down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful work, my friends. Inhale your left leg high. Soft as you can. Step forward, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise. Exhale, turbo twist. Right arm forward, left arm back, back knee bends to a hover. Unwind crescent, option to extend front leg. Squeeze front thigh. Beautiful. Exhale, hands come down. Step your back foot forward, pyramid with a halfway lift. Inhale, everything gets nice and long. Pull your left butt cheek back, and then work your fold as you exhale all the way to empty. Feel all those bandhas engage. Inhale, standing splits. Walk your hands forward, right leg floats high. Active toes. Exhale, knee to your nose. Round and hollow out like a little crunch. Inhale, re-extend, or even play with a little handstand hopperoonie. Whee! Exhale, right foot back. Warrior two legs, but go into reverse. So all the way up and back as you inhale. Good, Kirsten. Exhale, side angle. Bring it through center. Reach forward. Tip it over all the way to emptiness. Yes. Inhale, rise. Arms to the sky. Straighten front leg, parallel feet. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Take it all the way down. Yay! Inhale, fingertips on the ground and maybe a halfway lift. Exhale, spider crawl your hands forward, low lunge. From low lunge, three-legged down dog. Left leg all the way back and up. Open your hip, hang out here if you want. Or left knee, right elbow. Exhale. Push the ground away. Yes, inhale, three-legged. Exhale, left to left. Add the push-up if you want. Inhale, three-legged, square hips. Exhale, straight to down dog or rock forward. Chaturanga. Nice, Mary Jo. Lift your heart, shoulders back and down. Elbow tips point back. Exhale, down dog. Nice, Olive. Beautiful, friends. Give yourself just a moment. We've got one more round. This time I'm going to throw in a few new things. So just like you always do, just like you've been doing, stay present, listen to my cues, take them as invitations. So whatever works, awesome. If it doesn't work, let it go. Be in your body, use your breath to guide you. If you are coming with me, downward facing dog pose, one more inhale. Exhale, look forward, step or hop, top of your space, forward fold. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in. Uttanasana, fold, let it go. Rise all the way up, big stretch at the top as you inhale. Beautiful, hands to your heart center. All right, here we go. Listen, inhale, reach up. Side body stretch of your choice over to your right as you exhale, all the way to empty. Through center, inhale. Other side, up and over, like a crescent moon with your body. Inhale, back to center. Listen, baby back bend. Exhale, cactus your arms. Navel to spine protects low back. Inhale, re-extend, realign. Now, chair pose. Exhale. Stay and hold or inhale. Arms reach forward, lift to tiptoes, squeeze through your upper legs. Exhale, awkward chair, lower slowly. Yes. Inhale, high mountain. Maybe stay on your tiptoes or lift to tiptoes all the way up. And maybe stay on your tiptoes as you take your dive down. Amazing. Heels on the ground, halfway lift. Nice, Eric. Lengthen your spine a lot. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Try to keep that exhale going as you lower. Inhale, peel your heart open, shoulders back and down. Nice, Erica. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Softly step your right foot through with your exhale. Crescent lunge. Inhale and rise. Exhale, turbo twist. Listen, pause in your twist. Bring your right forearm across your low back. Square your shoulders and your gaze forward once again. Reach your left arm up and maybe start to create a back bend. Keep the bend in your back knee and use your arm, your forearm behind you to support your low back. Puff up your chest. Reach through your fingertips. One last breath. Beautiful. Inhale back to crescent lunge. You can extend your back leg, neutralize your spine, both arms up. Exhale, hands to the ground. pyramid stance. So step your back foot forward and find that halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, work your fold, forehead toward shin, nose toward knee, navel toward spine. Inhale, standing splits, left leg lifts. Good job, knee to your nose, round and hollow out. Inhale, re-extend, maybe add a little handstand hop. Exhale, step your left foot back, warrior two legs. Inhale, reverse, all the way up, all the way back. Yes. Side angle, exhale, come through warrior two, reach forward, tip it over, pause. If you would like, invitation to move into a balancing half moon. So reach your right hand forward, float your back foot up. If you want to stay in side angle, perfect. Both poses, both variations, heart open, hips open, breath moving and flowing into every little space. Yeah, if you want to take the bound variation, Ardha Chandra Chapasana, go for it. Last couple rounds. Good work, my friends. See if you can land back into warrior two. So everybody, warrior two, take a moment to adjust if needed. Coming back to our flow, next inhale, straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, arms reach up. And exhale, take your dive down into your wide-legged fold. Very nice. Fingertips to the ground and maybe a halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, walk your hands forward, rotate your toes forward, listen, you're in low lunge. From low lunge, we're going to rise all the way up to standing staff. So right foot roots, left knee lifts, arms reach up. Yes, standing staff. Left knee is lifted, hug in with your inner thighs and flex your left toes. Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, twist towards the windows. Option to bring right hand to the outside of your left thigh. Left hand could press into your low back. If you would like, work the full revolved hand to big toe pose. Grab hold of your left foot or your left big toe and start to extend your left leg forward. Only as much as you can without rounding your spine. Broaden through your shoulders and your collarbones. Press through your heel if you're extending. Squeeze your inner thighs. Take one last round. If you want an extra challenge, gaze over your left shoulder. Awesome, Wendy. Inhale, standing staff. So unwind. Maybe extend left leg if you haven't already. Low lunge, slow motion. See if you can land with fingers and toes at the same time. Yes. Now, three-legged dog. Take your right leg back and up. Pause here. Open your hip. Hang out here, or this time flip your dog. Right foot comes down behind you. Right arm reaches forward. Open through your front body. Breathe down into your low belly. Amazing. Nice work, everybody, wherever you're at. One more breath. And then bring it back just to a regular down dog and walk it out. You're more than welcome to keep walking it out for a few more rounds. Or invitation to inhale, rock forward, high plank. You can hover right leg if you'd like. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, peel your heart open, shoulders back and down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bless you. Inhale, left leg high. You are almost there. Stick with it. Exhale, step through low lunge. Crescent lunge, rise. Heart lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, turbo twist. Right arm forward, left arm back, back knee bends. Pause here. Bring your left forearm across your low back. Square your shoulders and your gaze forward. Reach your right fingertips up. And see if you can curl open, puff up your chest. Work that length down your right side. So see if you can feel the front of your right hip. Breathe into it. One last round. Inhale back to crescent lunge. So straighten back leg, realign your spine, reach up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Pyramid stance with a halfway lift. So step that back foot forward a bit and lift halfway, lengthen. Work your fold as you exhale. Drape your body over your front leg. Yes. Standing splits. Walk your hands forward. Float your back leg high. Good, Andrea. Exhale. Knee to nose. Curl in. Hollow out. Little crunch. Use your core. Inhale. Re-extend if you want. One more chance to hop. Exhale. Right foot all the way back. Warrior two legs. Inhale. Rise. Hips are open. Reverse. So all the way up and back. Good job. Side angle as you exhale, bring it forward and tip it over. This is where, once again, we will pause. And if you want, invitation to take half moon. So left hand reaches forward and back leg floats up. If your back leg floats up, make sure it's strong. It's like you're stomping your foot onto an invisible wall behind you. If you want to take the bound variation, go for it. Bend your right knee, reach back, grab hold of your foot. Ardha Chandra Trikonasana. Your pose, your expression. Is your breath there? Or did you lose it? Fire it up just a little bit longer. Last couple. We'll meet back in warrior two. See if you can land softly. Take a moment to adjust. Coming back into our flow. Next, inhale, straighten front leg, parallel feet, arms up. And exhale, take it all the way down, wide-legged forward fold, empty out. Fingertips to the ground, halfway lift if it's available, inhale. And then exhale, crawl your hands forward, low lunge. Remember, coming all the way up, root into your left foot, rise, standing staff. Right knee lifts, arms reach. All right, find your balance. And then as you're ready, add your twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Maybe grab the outside of your knee or thigh. Maybe press your right hand into your low back. Use that as leverage. If you want to go for the full expression, grab hold of your foot or your big toe, and then see if you can start to extend. Only extend as much as you are able to without rounding your back. Broaden through the front of your shoulders and your collarbones. Good job. Last big deep breath. Slowly unwind, standing staff. Maybe extend right if you haven't. And exhale, low lunge, land softly. From your low lunge, three-legged down dog, take your left leg back and up, open up your hip, bend your knee. Stay right here and hold, or flip your dog. Left foot comes down, left arm forward. Peel your front body open and breathe into it. So feel your abdominal wall stretching. Beautiful, Christina. One last breath. And then come back. Nice, Lauren. Downward facing dog. Walk it out. You are more than welcome to walk it out a little longer. Or next, inhale, rock forward. Option to hover left leg. Exhale, slowly lower. Peel your heart open, breathe in. And then once again, down dog or child's pose. Give yourself a moment just to feel, just to notice. All right, invitation to just rise up to a hero's pose, kneeling position. And if this is not good on your knees, sit however you need to sit so that it works for you. And we're going to do a few rounds of some breath work, some pranayama exercises. If you came last week and Steph was here, we did this one with her. We're going to start with this one. So you'll just bring your fingertips to your shoulders and you'll reach your elbows straight out from your shoulders. And then all we're going to do, we'll inhale and exhale through our nose. It's not ujjayi, it's like a forceful sniff. So it's inhale left, exhale right, and you're twisting from your center. So you're not just moving your arms, coming from your center. Yeah, I'll begin and you can join me when you're ready. Inhale left, exhale right. Right from your waistline. Keep your elbows straight out from your shoulders. That forceful sniff in and out through your nose. That's it. Keep it going for about 20 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach up, interlace your fingers, steeple index, hold this inhale. See if you can find Mula Bandha, your root lock, like you're doing a Kegel. Get everything taller and squeeze everything closer. Squeeze, 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 hold, hold, hold. Root lock, Mula Bandha. Let it circulate around and let it out. Let everything go. Let your arms fall down. And for a moment, just be still. And notice whatever there is to notice. Soak it in. Feel yourself as an energetic being. All right, if your eyes are closed, blink them to open. This next one is called bellows breath. So we're going to bring our hands to fists next to our shoulders. And all we're going to do, this one's through our mouth. Well, actually, sorry. Inhale through our nose, exhale out your mouth. And when we reach up, we'll open our hands really wide. And then as we exhale, we'll pull our hands back down to fists. So I'll begin. You can join me whenever you're ready. It looks like this. Ah, 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 ah. Ha, 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 ha. Once you've got your rhythm, try closing your eyes and just feel from the inside. Ha, 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 ha. That's it, about 20 more seconds. Ha, ha, ha. All that energy, let it flow. Anything that's ready to be let go of, exhale, let it out. Ha, 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 ha. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach your arms up, interlace, same thing. Steeple index, hold, hold, hold. Hold, hold, hold. Get as full as you can. Squeeze, Mula Bandha, root lock. Squeeze, 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 hold, hold, hold. Get as tall as you can, all that space. Let that prana circulate around. Open your mouth, release. All right, take a moment, be still, soak it in. All right, blink your eyes to open if they're not already. This last one is breath of fire or skull shining breath. So this is the hardest, I think, of all of them that we've done. It's a strong exhale from your belly. It's almost like you're getting punched in the gut. And every time your belly goes in, air comes out your mouth. It's not an inhale and an exhale. The only thing we are thinking about is the exhale, and the inhale is just a bouncing back. So it looks like this, or it sounds like this. Shh, 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 shh. Not like this. Shh. So not an inhale that's forceful, just exhale and let it bounce back. And I'm doing it through my mouth so that you can hear me. It can be through your nose, just like that forceful sniff, if that's easier. So it can look and sound like this. As long as it's coming from here, not here, not here, all the way down in your belly. And if you don't get it today, no big deal. So invitation to bring your hands to this place, to your low belly, or if you know breath of fire, you feel like you don't need your hands here, maybe ego eradicating mudra. So it's like you've got 2 thumbs up and arms reach out like this, about 60 degrees. Exhale all your air out. Inhale to about halfway full and begin. Shh, 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 shh. About halfway there, stay with it. Use your strong belly muscles. That's it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach your arms up, interlace, steeple index, hold at the top of your in-breath. Hold, 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 seal it in, Mula Bandha. All that energy, let it circulate, feel it. Feel it, feel it, squeeze, 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 lengthen, lengthen, and open your mouth, let it all go. And just be still, notice whatever there is to notice. Maybe you have more awareness now, down in your belly. Maybe you feel more grounded in your body. Maybe, maybe not, no judgment, but just notice. Start to slowly bring back your ujjayi. And then in your next few rounds, downward facing dog. All right, friends, inhale your right leg high. Exhale, pigeon pose, right shin to the top of your space and gently set your body down. If you know that this pose works better for you in a seat or on your back, feel free to take it there. See if you can get your right knee all the way out towards the long edge of your mat. And then pull your right butt cheek back and up more than you want to. And keep that. So just like when we're in pyramid pose, we want to pull our butt cheek up and back. Keep that as you take your heart forward and down. Yeah, there. That's your pose. And then once you are in your pigeon, you're bowing forward. If you still want to go deeper from there, all you have to do is scoot your back knee back a little bit further. Doesn't take much. I'll come around with a little spritz. It's just a little bit of lemon essential oil. If you do not want it on you or near you, just give me a raise of your hand. Okay. Good job, friends. So rather than going somewhere else, which I know is tempting, see if you can just simply be here in your body with your breath, nice and easy. Those places that don't need to be working, can you soften? So through your jaw, through your hands, through your heart. What does softening through your heart space feel like in your body? Get curious. Take about 3, maybe 4 or 5 more breaths. Anytime you want, sigh it out your mouth. Bottom of your next exhale. Slowly begin to lift your upper body. And then we're going to come into a seat. So ease your way. You can get there however you want. If you want to follow me, ease your way onto your outer right butt cheek. Let your hips open. And then just swing your legs around in front of you. Take both legs forward. Swing your left leg around. Take both legs forward. Give them a little shaky shake. Yeah, or a little pounding. Nice love pounds. And then let's extend our left leg and bring the sole of our right foot to left inner thigh. And kind of let your body open towards the right side of the room. So you're not trying to square forward over your extended leg, but let everything open. And then flex your left toes, your extended leg, flex your toes back and press down through your heel so much that your knee lifts, the back of your knee lifts. And then press the sole of your right foot into your inner thigh. Take your arms to the sky. Take one more inhale as you reach high, press foot into leg, leg into foot. And as you exhale, your left hand comes down to left leg. Your right arm reaches forward towards the front wall. Only if you can keep your heart open. Maybe you grab your big toe with your right peace fingers. But try not to close your heart. Keep pressing through the back of your left heel, flexing your toes back. And try now to even press down through the back of your left thigh. Reach through your right side. Breathe into your right side. Yes, good. Use your breath to work the pose. One more round. Stay open. As you inhale, come back up, arms up. Exhale, right hand comes down behind you, fingers face away from your body. Push into the ground and lift your hips. Left side elongates. So this can be more of a modified side plank, or you can turn it into more of a modified wild thing. Let your heart open more. Let's take a huge inhalation. Invitation for a lion's breath as you exhale. Stick out your tongue, cross your eyes, make some noise. Good. Come back down. Sit bones to the ground. Now we will fold forward. So if you need to, you can kind of adjust your legs, square off your hips. Arms to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, reach your heart forward, pull your left butt cheek back, then fold. Sometimes I like to bring my right hand to my left foot and my left fingertips behind me and kind of use my left arm to help propel my upper body forward. Yes, good. Good awareness. Left butt cheek pulls back as your heart reaches forward, and then breathe. So every single exhalation, that is your invitation, your body's invitation to dive just a little deeper, fold just a little further from the inside. Take about 3 more breaths. And when you are completely empty, slowly roll up. 1 vertebra at a time. Head is the last thing to lift. Good job. All right, we'll come back to downward facing dog. You are more than welcome to get there your own way, or you can follow me. So both legs extend forward and find your way into a boat pose for a moment. Balance on your sit bones. I'm grabbing the backs of my thighs for extra support. You could also bring your hands behind you for extra support, or you can reach your arms forward if you don't want extra support. You want to go for it. Draw your belly button in and up and lift your heart. Pull your shoulders back and down. Yes, absolutely. Stay right here and hold right here, or inhale one more time here. Exhale, low boat. Everything hovers above the ground. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Draw low belly down. Inhale high. 2 more. Exhale low. Squeeze. Draw low belly down. Inhale high. Last time. Exhale low. Hover, squeeze. Inhale high boat. From here, cross your ankles. Roll over your feet. Plant your hands. You can step, or if a jump back is in your practice, feel free. See you back in down dog. Take a vinyasa if you want to, not if you don't want to. Reconnect to Ujjayi breath. Inhale, left leg high. Pigeon pose, left shin forward, body comes down gently. So left butt cheek, there's an invisible rope attached to your left butt cheek, pulling up and back as your heart reaches forward and down. And then from there, if you want to take it any further, all you got to do is scoot your back knee back a little bit. Doesn't take much. Open mouth exhales at any time. Whatever is there, see if you can just let it be there, not try to turn it off or push it down. So if there is discomfort, there's boredom, if there's anxiety, rather than trying to make it go away, just get curious about it. Let it have space. Feel it. Where do you feel it? Maybe what color is it in your imagination? Take about 3, 4, 5 more rounds. Open mouth exhales at any time. Bottom of your next exhale, friends. Start to find your way once again into a seat, nice and easy. Bring both legs out in front of you, kind of give them that little shaky shake. And then, yeah, when you're ready, sole of your left foot to right inner thigh and let your upper body open towards the windows. Flex your right toes back towards your shin and press down through the back of your right heel. And then press the sole of your foot into your leg, leg into the sole of your foot. Take your arms up, sit up really tall. Inhale. Exhale. Reach your left arm towards the front wall. Let your right hand land on your right leg. Maybe it grabs your ankle, your foot, or maybe your left hand can even grab hold of your foot. So peace fingers around big toe if it's available. Awesome. But keep your heart open. Keep pressing foot into leg, leg back into foot. Breathe into your left side. Breathe into the space between your left ribs. Good. Flex your right toes back, press through your heel, and now imagine you're trying to press down through the back of your thigh as well. Last couple of breaths. Good job, friends. Next inhale, back up, arms to the sky, reach. Exhale, left hand comes down behind you, spread your fingers, push into the ground, lift your hips. Modified wild thing or modified side plank. So just go for length and space. And if you would like, option for one more lion's breath. Big inhale, and as you exhale, stick out your tongue, cross your eyes, make a little noise. Good job. Come back down and adjust your legs for a moment, setting up for a forward fold. So working your hips square towards your extended leg. And I kind of like to take my right inner thigh, spiral it down and out. Press foot into leg, leg into foot, arms reach up, inhale. And as you exhale, think of pulling your right butt cheek back, reaching your heart forward, then release. Thanks, Katie. So right butt cheek pulls back. Toes are flexed and active. Nice width. Be in your pose and work it with your breath. Exhale is your invitation to fold a little further from the inside. Take about 3 more. All the way to empty, then slowly roll up. That is the very last thing to lift. Once your head stacks, take both legs out in front of you. And you can either use your arms to guide yourself down onto your back, or if you want, one last little bit of core. Legs reach forward, arms reach forward, hollow out your belly. Try not to let your legs lift and lower down one vertebra at a time. There's gonna be one spot that's really, really hard, so you have to brace through your middle. Once you arrive on your back, invitation to take a full body stretch. And if you get a little tickle on your toes, don't be too alarmed. Yes, very nice. Great big inhale. And then exhale, happy baby pose. And from happy baby, maybe rock it out. Maybe you extend one leg like you're pulling a bow and arrow, and then the other leg. Maybe both at the same time. And we did a lot of twisting today, so I'm not going to cue a supine spinal twist, but I am going to give you 10 more breaths to complete your practice however you want to. So if that is a twist, or if that's something different, or even if that's going just straight into your final relaxation, you do you. Ever so slowly, eventually finding your way into your Shavasana. And as you slowly make your way there, my friends, you can also let your breath start to dissipate. You can let your body start to breathe you once again. Maybe as you settle in, you give yourself just a great big falling out breath. Open mouth sigh. Yeah, and if you want to cover your eyes with anything, please feel free. Any clothing you might have. And for Shavasana today, I will be playing some bowls and the gong. So yes, sometimes it is overwhelming. The gong can be really loud, and it's also meant to be cleansing, so it can be uncomfortable. But invitation for these last few moments to just try to allow the sounds, the frequencies, the vibrations. See if you can just let them flow through. So I guess I shouldn't say try, but let go of trying and just allow. And this quote says, "Sound is the bridge between the seen and the unseen, a sacred thread that weaves together the fabric of existence." So as you listen to the vibrations, not just in your head and with your ears, but as you feel them, see if you can listen with your entire being. The bridge between the seen and the unseen. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. And go, ah. Just start to slowly wiggle fingers, toes, and come back into your physical body, in this physical space. As you feel ready, just ease your way onto either side. Fetal position for one last moment. And just give yourself a moment, curling into a nurturing pose. And feeling the ground underneath you, letting it hold you just a little longer. Imagine all the energy from that sound bath and from your practice just absorbing into your body. And using your arms, start to guide yourself up into seated meditation. So as you come into your seat, close your eyes or lower your gaze and gather your hands to your own heart, either prayer hands or one palm stacked on top of the other. And we'll just seal this practice, close this practice together with our own vibration, with one collective Om. So try not to worry too much about how you sound, how your voice sounds, but just let your vibration be felt moving through your body and expressing out your mouth. So start by exhaling, empty out, clear your throat if you need to. Breathe in your voice. Thank you all so much for being here. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. You're welcome. What's your name? Brooke? Hi, Brooke. Okay, you're awesome. Yeah, thanks for coming.
Baby, that's so good, girl. Yes, she needs another treat. Oh, yes. She needs another treat. Oh, yes, she does. Oh, yes, she does. Missy needs another treat. Yes.
Bye, Wendy. You're so welcome. Good to see you. What was it again? It was a cat. Cat. Oh, it's cat. That's easy. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sure, I got that.